a virtual machine, and we're gonna SSH into the machine using Bastion. So Bastion is a fully managed service in the cloud, and it's a way of accessing your VMs without using a public IP. So if you don't know how to create a virtual machine, you can also follow along with me, but you come to the search bar and you search virtual machine. So you'll click this thing and then it will give you this page. So you select a resource group and a subscription. So mine is pre-selected because I'm using a sandbox. So you give it a name. So I'll give it Leseja Demo, and I need to, okay, when did I give it a username? Oh, I have to change authentication type to password. So let me give it Leseja Demo again. Give it a password. Make sure your password is matching, and then we're gonna select none to public inbound ports. We're not gonna select SSH, and then we're gonna move to the networking section. So we also don't need a public IP address on this one, so we can review and create. Our VM is done deploying, so here are some cool things you have to know. So a Bastion is deployed per virtual network. It only supports IP, Internet Protocol version 4 at this moment in time as I'm making this video in 2023. Okay, so maybe in future, I don't know, but for now it supports Internet Protocol version 4, and it supports HTML browser, HTML5 browser. And then the next step, sorry, I was distracted a bit. So the next step we're gonna create, oh okay, we're gonna go into our visual network, not our visual machine. Sorry for that. Visual visual network, and then we're gonna create a subnet for our Bastion. It also needs a special subnet. So under settings, you go to subnet, and you add a subnet. And how you write a subnet is you write it as Azure Bastion subnet. This is how you write it. If you were doing a subnet for a firewall, you would say Azure firewall subnet. I also have a video deploying a firewall on this channel. That's the last video I did, and so we're gonna do Azure Bastion subnet. So we're making this video educational, so let's save the subnet. And oh, your subnet also, it has to be a /24 or /24 or larger according to Azure best practices. And then the next step, you come to the search bar, you search Bastion is a service, and then you click Bastion, and then you can start configuring your Bastion. So if you don't have a subnet, you'll see, I'll show you, if you don't have a subnet, what's gonna happen. You won't be able to select visual network because it won't recognize your subnet, I think. So as you select your visual network, it can already detect the subnet you created. Something along those lines. I hope I'm making sense. Let's give it a name of Bastion. Let's hope the region is the same region as our visual network. And let's create it. Done deploying. So this can take up to 10 minutes. So I've been trying to do this video for the past couple of days, but my it's either I'll have a problem with my screen recording or I will have trouble with something. So even today I've been trying a couple of times and I'm tired. So apologies if I may sound somehow, but we are in the final stages. So the next final step that we have to do is to go to our virtual machine and then just log in into our VM. So it's an easy step, but just follow along if you don't know how to do it. So you're gonna come to connect and then you'll select a Bastion and you use Bastion and then you use your username that you used when configuring the virtual machine. So I used Leseja demo and my password is and connect. So it should open a new tab on our browser and yes, there you go. So just a quick tip, if you get something like a lock here blocking the Bastion session from happening, just click the lock and allow pop-ups from portal.azure.com and then you should be good to go. It will come here on the corner. And then we have officially or successfully finished our video for today. So thanks for watching. If you watched from the beginning to the end, I appreciate you, and please subscribe, like and share this video with anybody that might need this information. So thanks.